Hey there, everybody. I found something pretty cool that I wanted to share with you. I was on the Gary Halbert letter studying for my copywriting, and I found this ad that he wrote for the alternative health niche. And I hadn't seen it anywhere else. And it's a pretty short ad. It was very effective. Gary said that it got 5 to 6 times the ad spend, which is pretty impressive. And I figured, you know what? I've never seen this before, so I want to break it down and see what makes it work. And the short, to the point ads are perfect for that because you get to see what are the bare essentials that makes things run. When you only have limited space, what do you do? And I had a lot of fun with this. It turned out to be pretty interesting, and so I wanted to share that with you. Whether you're in the alt health niche or not, there's a lot that you can get from this. So let's dive right in. So Gary Halbert wrote this for Nutramerica. I don't think it's around anymore, but they did all sorts of alternative health products. And this particular one was a diet pill. And let's see. So superscript, stops hunger 100%. So Gary goes straight for the throat on this. Hunger is probably the number one objection to most diet solutions. People don't like being hangry, and people don't like being around people who are hangry. And so if you can lose weight without being hangry, that's a big plus. So he goes right for it. Amazing high-speed diet pill produces extremely fast weight loss. Now, this is the disclaimer. I'm not evaluating this ad on compliance. Just going to put that out there. I'm looking at it from a persuasion perspective. So, disclaimer. Amazing high-speed diet pill produces extremely fast weight loss. This attacks two very important points that people need in the sales process. They like things that are fast and they like things that are easy. And so high speed, extremely fast, right out of the gate. And then that's what makes the diet pill so attractive. It doesn't matter that it's a pill. Who cares? It could be anything. But the fact that it's a pill means that it's easy. It means that you take this little thing, you drink it with water, and it's like magically things start happening. That's why diet pills are so popular. So really pack-a-punched headlines here. And then we get into the body. And the defining quality, I would say, of these first sections are the power words. I'm not going to go through every one, but especially for this niche, there's some really, really good gold nuggets here. So all natural, great for the alt health market, extremely fast acting. Miracle is another big one, but you can go through and you can just find all sorts of great words. But I wanted to point out here, flood of letters to the small company that developed it. What they're trying to do here, or rather what Gary is trying to do here, is he's trying to generate a little bit of social proof, a little bit of buzz. So if you're reading this letter and you're like, oh, a flood of letters are coming in because people like it, people want it, maybe I want it too. It's a bandwagon effect. And then here, I don't know that this would fly anymore. One doctor says it burns off more fat than running 98 miles per week. Probably nowadays you'd at least have to include the name of the doctor and cite the study. But it's a really impressive claim. And this demonstrates a principle in copywriting, which is you never separate your promise from your proof. Now, this is not the strongest proof, obviously, but when you use the word doctor, there's a proven increase of trust in your advertising. So if you say it burns more fat than 98 miles of running, and you say, well, a doctor said it, it's a form of proof, it's a weak form of proof, but again, it demonstrates the principle. And then down here, we get into, this is more a reason why section. So this is about creating credibility for the claims. And I like this headline, forces calories to leave your body. Really intense. Let's see here. First, there are 7 highly unusual and extremely hard to find ingredients. You read this whole ad, you don't know what's in this pill. I don't know if that's okay these days, but you have no idea what's inside of it. But he does hint at the unique mechanism. And the unique mechanism is what makes this diet pill special and why you should get this diet pill and not another diet pill. And he says down here that it's because of a thermogenic interaction with all of the other ingredients. It's some sort of a unique balance. It says combined in a certain scientific way. Not really giving away a whole lot here, but he's trying to hint at that's why this is unique, because these unique, mysterious 7 ingredients are combined in a very unique and mysterious way to give you these incredible results. And then he gives a little bit of proof elements. He talks about scientific testing. He talks about sophisticated scientific testing. And all the while, he's going back and hitting these major benefits of extremely rapid weight loss. Proof, promise, proof, promise, proof, promise. It's a great structure. And then this section here, so the end of the first column and the second column is all about breaking down, while remaining completely mysterious, each of the 7 elements in this advertisement. So he never gives it away, but he starts saying one of them is designed to maximize your body's metabolic process. And then he goes on to describe the other ones. Not giving away anything, but trying to get you interested. Trying to give some credibility. If you give specifics, you enhance your credibility. That's what he's trying to do there. And then he talks about how this diet pill is trademarked and patented by the United States federal authorities, giving it credibility, and it makes you feel safe. Even though you don't know what's in it, even though you don't know exactly what this thing does, at least it's protected by a patent by the United States federal authorities. Big promise, big proof. And I wanted to point this out because this is a copywriting tactic, which is an if-then. So if you have a big promise, then sometimes what you can do is, if you give a very simple qualification to achieve the promise, it makes believing the promise a little bit more believable. So it says, take this pill with water 3 times per day for 5 days a week, and you can eat anything you want. Unbelievable promise, right? You can eat anything you want and lose weight. But he gives this little qualifier, and Gary Bensavinga talks about how if you give a little qualifier, even if it's just really easy, it somehow turns off it lets our guard down. It makes us more open to believing even outrageous claims. Not to say that this is an outrageous claim. I hope sincerely that it does work as well as it was advertised, but that's the principle there. This is future pacing right here. People who have tested this pill say they rejoice almost every day as they look in their mirror and see the visible results of unwanted fat, flab, and cellulite totally disappear. Future pacing because this is the result that people want to have, and so Gary is painting that picture in their mind. And it's also a form of social proof because this is an indirect testimonial, as in people who have bought this product say that they rejoice every day. It's also a little bit of a trigger, or maybe you could call it an anchor imagery. When they look in the mirror, there are certain visible signs that people have that they associate with certain things. And one of them, losing weight, is you look in the mirror and you love what you see. So if you can use those visible anchors, visible triggers to create an emotional response in the mind, that's a really powerful thing you can put in your advertising. And so that's what Gary is doing here. Look in the mirror, get that trigger going so that people can visualize for themselves. Oh, I love this part. This part is good. He talks about how so just be careful because this weight pill works so well. And there's a tendency in this country for women to want to be so dangerously thin that you're going to have to be careful taking this supplement. You must be careful not to lose weight too rapidly. I call this a win bigly, and that's a reference to exactly who you think it is. It's a reference to his speech where he said, we're going to win so much, you're going to get tired of winning. And that's exactly what Gary is saying here. He says, you're going to lose so much weight. You're going to have to be careful how much weight you lose. And so I just find that entertaining. It can be a little unbelievable at times, but it can also be an effective tool. And it adds a little humor. If you want to add some, if you want to make the topic a little bit lighter, that works. And right before that, he hit another big pain point for the alternative health market, which is it has no side effects. A lot of times people go to alternative health because they don't like the side effects of conventional medicine. And so he does a good job to call that out. Now, this is another thing that Gary does, not really frequently, but sometimes, and it's really powerful, the double your money back guarantee. Now, the thing about this is that the double your money back guarantee is almost exclusively a, what do they call it? Conditional. It's a conditional guarantee, meaning, yeah, you'll get your double your money back only if you check all of the boxes and prove that you followed the instructions and that sort of thing. And Gary makes that clear. He says that take the pills as directed and follow the simple instructions for 30 days. And then he goes into future pacing and be totally thrilled as you watch your rapid and dramatic weight loss. But then he goes into the guarantee. However, if you are not satisfied with the results, simply return the empty products container. That's a condition with a short note about how you took the pills. That's another condition. And followed the simple instructions, another condition. So it's 3 conditions needed to get the double your money back guarantee. Now, when you add conditions, most people won't do them. So even if you do a double your money back guarantee, if you make it conditional, I don't have access to the studies, but the leaders in the field say that your returns do not go up. Even if you have an outrageous guarantee like double your money back, they just don't go up because people trust you more. They're less likely to mark their calendar and say, be sure to return the product. They're just not thinking about it. And now we come to the close, which is exactly what it sounds like. And it starts with a very user-friendly call to action. Simple and easy to order. All you have to do is call toll-free and enter your credit card information. This is an often overlooked aspect of an effective advertisement that is considered by Gary Benzavinga to be one of the only 4 things that you need to write an effective ad: a user-friendly call to action. And then he gives the various options that you can do, the various order options. You have the small, then you have the medium, and you have the large. And as usual, the large is the best value. You want this to be a no-brainer thing. You don't want people ordering the small or the medium, especially not the medium. But if you get more people ordering the higher value, then you're going to be able to spend more on advertising because your cost per order is going to be significantly lower, comparatively speaking. And then the last thing here, orders will be shipped within 24 hours. So he's showing a little bit of light in the darkness. People don't like being left in the dark. So he's saying as soon as you order, within 24 hours, your package will be shipped. So that's fast and it keeps them in the loop. And then the last thing he leaves is first come, first serve. And that is meant to create a sense of natural scarcity, natural urgency. Like if you don't call now, this is on a first come, first serve basis. So there's no telling if we'll have anything left by the time you order. And then he gives the phone number. So that's it for this one. I had a great time finding this, first of all, because I'd never seen it before. And then getting the chance to dig into it was a lot of fun. If you thought so, give me a like, drop it in if you have a question, drop it in the comments. That'd be awesome. Or if you think that you have some better insights into this, I'd love to hear it because like I said, I hadn't seen a breakdown on this ad before. So anyway, take care, you all. Have a great day.